and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is all about cycling and the wonderful views of Singapore and its skyline. There are two parts of the day to a cyclist in Singapore: early morning and late evening. Now both have their pluses, but in my opinion Singapore becomes magical at night, and I think the lights just make the skyline look even more fantastic, and they also have lots of fairy lights on the trees, so in my opinion it's a win-win situation. So I'm about to head out on an evening ride to Marina Bay, and from my condo the route takes me mainly on the Green Corridor and the Alexandra Park Connector. Now most cyclists cycle on the roads every single day, but for me, yeah, I'm not that confident on the roads, so any route that takes me off them and in the beautiful greenery is the route that I would choose. I'm sort of like Goldilocks and the three bikes, because in the 2 years since I've been riding in Singapore, I've had 3 bikes. The first one was too big, the second one was too small and it hurt my back, and the third one, it's just right. Before I head off, I just want to show you this shiny free sticker that I received from the Facebook group Bromptoniers of Singapore. This is an awesome group, and anybody that is interested in Bromptons or are looking for like-minded people and any advice on a Brompton, then join this group. So the Brompton is super comfortable, surprisingly fast, and very cool. So come and join me and enjoy Singapore at night. Safety first. It's been quite busy with joggers and cyclists, but that's to be expected because it's cool, and that's when everybody wants to come out and do some exercise. If you want to do the whole length of the Green Corridor, it's 24 kilometres, and it basically passes through the entire length of Singapore. Unlucky for me, I could breathe a sigh of relief because the roads this evening were actually quiet. Bonus. So here I am at Clarke Quay, and it's so nice to see it busy and people socialising and eating out. After the restrictions we've been under sort of for the past few weeks, it's a lovely, lovely relief to feel a little bit of normality. Long may it continue. Well, that's the first time I've been serenaded while cycling through a tunnel in Singapore. You might be mistaken for thinking that these reflective spheres that are outside the Asian Civilizations Museum are purely there just to get a pretty cool Instagram shot. This is actually an interactive audio sculpture by the artist Bit Yuk Kwan, capturing the soundscapes of Singapore. On with the ride. And it's really nice just to take a leisurely ride, obviously starting at the Green Corridor when it was still daylight, and then ending at Marina Bay when obviously it is now night time. I believe it is the most magical time to see Marina Bay and its wonderful skyline and wonderful views. So I'm going to hop on my bike and soak in the beautiful nighttime atmosphere. Helix Bridge is an example of a bridge that truly comes to life at nighttime and is inspired by the structure of human DNA. Here's an interesting fact, that the Helix Bridge has earned its place in the left-handed DNA Hall of Fame in 2010. Classic picture is the one where you're standing in the perfect position, giving the effect of the merlion spouting water onto your head. Now, you'd think that I would, by now, know the perfect place to stand. Yeah, that'll be a no. But I got there in the end. And once I'd finished trying to find the perfect spot, I soaked in the wonderful views of the marina. So every time I come out for a cycle, I hope that I bump into a fellow Bromptoneer. It hasn't happened yet, but I keep an eye out for all the Bromptons, so hopefully one day I will bump into somebody from the Facebook group. Still yet to visit the floating apple store, but that is definitely on my to-do list. Just got to Satay By The Bay and it's absolutely decided to pour with rain. So just made shelter and not sure how long I'm going to be stuck here. But hey, plenty of food to eat and I'm starving. We've hit a huge storm and we're going to have to just abort the trip. We're just at Satay By The Bay and yeah, we've had to give up and get a taxi. So what a shame, but hey, at least we went one way. Gonna go, it's so wet. I really hope you enjoyed my one-way trip to Marina Bay. And if you have enjoyed my video, please subscribe and click the like button. And no doubt I'll be making more videos of me venturing to other parts of Singapore on my beloved Brompton. I'll see you on the next one.